Okay, woke up to some messages this morning, which clued me in that more things had transpired while I was sleeping. And I think my guess, obviously, is because the death toll in Italy keeps rising quite a lot. And it's like almost like a repeat video. Salve. Of what I was saying last week, which is I'm fine. I'm in the city of Torino. I'm probably going to intersperse this video with a map later because I really want to sort of give you guys a clear visual of where the virus is in Italy, because I feel like the images that people are getting is that the whole country of Italy is diseased and dying and sick on the streets, and the whole country is about to just die. And it's not the case. It is not the case. The majority of these cases is genuinely still centered around one general area, okay? And there, yes, it is tragic, and it doesn't feel good, no, obviously. But you guys, I'm gonna try to give you an idea okay? So this is what the city looks like right now where I am in Torino. And it's what I want to keep saying to you guys. Again, I will show you these numbers, and trust me, I've been checking also. I mean, I the news comes as Italy. So everyone thinks it's Italy, and then it's North Italy. And I'm in North Italy. But then if you look here, it's I've been checking the numbers about my city specifically because I also am curious. And again, our cases are low. Again, I repeat, we have been in a semi-lockdown for a month. I mean, the full lockdown since last week or whatever. But there was already precautions being taken with schools and universities and whatnot being closed. Okay? So at this point, we have been well exposed to this virus. Well exposed. And we are not going down. Again, who knows, because life is like this. It could all change in one split second. But coming from a very practical point of view and looking at things, like, we would have already had our wave. Okay, and we're close. We're like an hour, 2 hours away from the epicenter. So, okay. So now, people have also been concerned if I'm like starving, if I don't have food. I'm actually on my way to the market right now. Our farmers markets are still open. I haven't been in a while, but some friends were there the other day, and there's plenty of space in between the people. We have plenty of food. Like, food is not our issue right now at all. Neither is wine, pizza, maybe gelato. So there's that. So what I want to say is, this is real. I mean, the virus is real. The thing that struck me so much in the beginning, before everyone started panicking, that struck me was that, yes, it is spreading. It has spread, obviously. At the same time, it is not a wave coming to consume society. Even if you look in China, okay, when they went on lockdown, it was around the epicenters of this disease. The whole country did not go on lockdown. Okay, again, I have theories of why all of Italy went on lockdown was because of a leak, which caused a great panic of people potentially spreading the disease. And I think other countries have followed in suit, kind of this blanket way of dealing with things, which that's another discussion. So I think the examples I can give is, for those of you who remember, like in the 90s, when drive-by shootings in Los Angeles were really big, and it was just like, LA, drive-by shootings, and it's like super dangerous. And I lived in the suburbs of LA then, and it was still, you kind of, LA, the city, it's dangerous. And it felt like Los Angeles was just full of drive-by shootings when in reality, it wasn't one section of the city. It wasn't like you were over in, I don't know, Hollywood or like Beverly Hills and there's drive-by shootings. These were like, you know, centered around Echo Park at the time. I mean, other parts of LA too, but this is like that. It's a suggestion that hits our emotional selves in a way that creates something much bigger and scarier than perhaps it really is. And this idea of, you know, social distancing, isolation, quarantining, it's necessary. If I got into my really practical mind and got into my very, there's another side of it that's, it's not, okay? It isn't. But it has to do with individuals and having to kind of do big giant blanket legislation to cover bases for everybody, because you can't necessarily rely on the individuals to make certain decisions. So yeah, they sort of do it for everybody. I don't know if that makes sense. It has something to do, like, if you have a small business, let's say, and there's like 2 of you or 3 of you or 4 of you, you can deal with everyone on a one-to-one basis on their needs, on what's going on in their lives. As companies get bigger, you start having company policies, like the general rules for everybody. And then as it gets bigger, it becomes even more, quote unquote, corporate, right? Because you can't legislate large groups of people on an individual basis. Otherwise, I would honestly say, I mean, and I mean this with, I'm here, is that many parts of Italy don't need to be on lockdown. They don't. And right now, in the sense of emotional solidarity, yeah, it's a great thing. And in the sense of, in that respect, and to be cautious about things, it is correct. And so yes, all of my friends who are in the UK, which, you know, lagging behind on legislation there, the US did it already. Fellow European countries, you know, who's taking this seriously? Why does it have to be this way? But whatever. The point is, this says, yes, I stand with social distancing. And at the same time, please, I don't want to, it's not, they're putting these in order to not create a spread, not because it's existing out there so strongly. I don't know how to put this in other words. So I'm only being this fervent about it is because I don't want everyone to be living in this intense panic right now. And I also want you to know I'm coming from the future. This is the future, okay? So the future says this. Okay. There's people, there's vegetables, okay. Plenty of food. We're not starving. Okay, there's gonna be, I might be throwing down some more videos soon pertaining to how to deal with this stuff on a better place emotionally. Okay, bye.